There are a lot of common elements in all three of my texts that are effective for my demographic. First of all, my texts use a lot of color, black, since it connotes fear and death. This mystery and suspense suits the genre because thrillers are supposed to make the audience on edge and contain an element of enigma. All three of my texts also use the color red. For example, Unhinged is outlined in red on my poster, mag cover and trailer. This being because this color connotes danger and blood. This also suiting the thriller genre because thrillers normally have dangerous scenes that mostly contain violence. The color scheme therefore links the three promotional texts effectively. The title is used in all three featuring the same type of font. The font is an edgy, almost scribble-like font. This was used because it comes across as creepy and edginess makes it sharper. The font suits our genre because, like a thriller, it is edgy and creepy. The font is used effectively because we use the same one in all three texts. This meaning that if they see one text then another, they will remember the imagery better since we use repetition of font to make use that it sticks in a demographic's mind. This shows synergy between all three of my texts when it comes to the title. All of my texts follow the same kind of font pattern. By this I mean that there is a combination of big bold font, a creepier, edgier and sharp font. This was used in an effective way because the demographic would expect the fonts to be like this, making it appealing to the audience. All three of my texts have the convention of mystery. Thrillers are known for having a mystery that is discovered by watching the movie. We decided to follow the same pattern. A drop shadow is also used on the majority of font on all three of my texts to give a very defined creepiness to attract our target audience's attention. This also emphasizes important thriller language conventions in each text. An example being Mind Twisted. Again, this creates synergy between the three. On both of my text prints, the main character Ryan is featured holding his face because it connotes insanity and fear, this giving some of the narrative away since Ryan is going insane and is scared of this. His clothing is black, which again suggests death. This implies the fact that he may be a killer or that he may be dying inside. My poster and magazine cover both link convention, which is reviews. I decided to give them a similar rating system so that the audience sees the movie is rated high, making them want to watch it more. I decided to use the known star system since it's the most suitable one that's easily understood. The major genre convention that I featured in my texts are low-key lighting, black and white shots. The main character is wearing black and solitude. The main character wearing black and solitude. The low-key lighting can be seen on all of my texts because it is a stereotypical convention to appeal to the audience and it links the texts together. Black and white shots can be found in both my magazine cover and trailer because it suits the genre convention and gives the text a more mysterious feel. All three of my texts feature the main character wearing black clothing because this follows the genre convention of connoting death. Solitude is shown in my poster and magazine because the only character that is clearly visible is him, this implying his loneliness and solitude, which is a key convention. The reason why those conventions attract my demographic is because it follows the stereotypical conventions of thriller. My demographic would be drawn to this because they would expect it to follow the conventions.